Make sure none of my settings got changed. I hope so. Let's find out. Hey, okay, that's not me. Come on, get off my thing. Sorry. Trying to go past my the placeholder you have to have on Rumble. It's kind of obnoxious. There we go. And Rumble is dropping. Rumble's having problems already. Go Rumble. Not that I expected less. How we doing, everyone? Welcome to LYONCAST. And yes, I know I'm streaming up against the great, the almighty Tim Pool, but I don't care. I'm here to be me, and that's that. But we are going to have a chit-chat today about crazy, stupid stuff. Wow, YouTube is really being slow about getting the stream actually going. That's interesting. It is still waiting. Okay, sorry, I was checking my other screen, and boy, YouTube, catch up, bud. There we go. Okay. So, just a little opening here. Democrats are continually bitching. I watched a Piers Morgan, one of his Piers Morgan Uncensored panels here a little bit ago. And I have a lot of thoughts. Part of me really, I'm not sure I want to get into doing this, but part of me almost wants to do a video or a stream where I play that and just react, because a lot of the people, Jillian Michaels, I'm sorry, she may be an exercise guru, but she needs to stay the hell out of the politics thing, because she says stupid shit. She does. Jillian Michaels was saying, when this guy, Dave Lister, if you ever watch Red Dwarf, you know who I'm talking about, Dave Lister lookalike was out there trying to, we know what Trump did, he insurrected, when she was trying to say, well, let's pay attention to what Trump says about what he does. So he goes and says that about insurrection, that same bullshit. And what'd she do? Well, he won't be able to do that again. He never got away with it. You stupid. He never did an insurrection in the first place. That was such bullshit, and I don't know why my camera is doing that again. Makes you want to tap this Logitech camera. I mean, stupid. But, she goes and capitulates that to him. It was never an insurrection. Donald Trump did not incite it. I am so fudging tired of this. This idiocy of the left. He incited an insurrection. Or, as they say, Donald Don Trump incited an erection. Weird how they all want to talk about his wiener. Weird as hell. Or he makes them get a little chub. Weird as crap. But this is stupid. How many effing times can you play where that man stood up there and said, march over to the Capitol, make your voices peacefully heard? Peacefully. He said no violence. He did not say to commit violence, break into nothing. It is just absolutely retarded when the Democrats say this shit and lefties, shut up. Then fine. Then Joe Biden says he wants to bang puppies. Good God. Then they pull the word. Well, we know what he meant. He in his fucking mind? Man says the opposite. But we know what he meant. Yeah. Bull. Total bull crap. And I got to give a little bit of a shout out to people on Rumble who've watched. Rumble, there's a reason they're up and coming. I get people who email me. I know I have a tiny channel. I get it. But I get emails, usually 1 to 5 every few days, saying, I never got a notification for your stream on YouTube. Okay, great. I go over, look at my analytics on Rumble. My crappy little channel, who started off at 0 over there, 0, has been gaining more than over here on YouTube. Much better. My views are 4 to 5 times. And it's not because I have this hat. It's because notifications go out. The few people on Rumble that I have get the notifications. If I was wearing a Trump sucks hat, I bet my notifications go out a little more. But YouTube, keep shooting yourself in the foot. Keep doing it. You're already losing tons of people during the day during Rumble's new live channel. They stream people. All the big people, Crowder and and let's see, Timcast and Russell Brand and Quartercast and Viva Fry and the people before in the morning. You're stupid. You are pissing yourself away. And I hate to tell you this, YouTube. Sorry, my guys. This is my little rant here to YouTube, too. YouTube, you're morons. The tiny people are what built you. It's little people coming on with a camera, doing whatever, and having fun, talking about Legos or politics or how much they like kitty cats that built you. So if you're going to piss them all away, go for it. Go for it. I'll just buy some stock and Rumble. Hey, I can afford that. And if it goes somewhere, yay. Just keep pissing it away. But no, little aside there. One of the big openings I wanted to talk about is Democrats are lost. They have no idea when it comes to, they want to just piss on Trump's tariffs. All they want to do is cuss Trump's tariffs. Oh, he's going to screw everybody. The same stupid shit they said in his first term. Well, all the experts say Trump can't do what he says. Obama making fun of him. Yeah, what's he got, a magic wand if he thinks to get inflation under this amount and our GDP up to this? Never happened. What's he think? He got a magic wand? And Trump did it. Yet now we're still supposed to, the Democrats are out trotting out the same moron experts to tell you and me, Trump can't do it, don't know what he's talking about. And then you got to go, jackass, aren't you the one that said he couldn't do it the first time? Well, yeah, but I was wrong then, but I'm right now. Oh, loser. I mean, really, and the bad thing is, the lefties just eat this shit up. They just slobbering that up. Yeah, F Trump. Yeah, get him. Yeah. And yeah, I was on Facebook last night trolling a little again. Watching morons. Tesla bad. But got no ideas. They're bitching about the tariffs on a couple, the Facebook threads I was on, I guess. I don't know. And so I go back and I go, okay, cool. You hate the tariffs. So what's your idea? What is your idea? The only ideas these morons had was tax businesses more, tax billionaires more, get more money. I'm like, how is that going to bring manufacturing jobs back? I want to know what your idea is to bring manufacturing jobs and industry back to America, to get our companies to bring their factories back here and build our companies, build our shit here. And hey, tell all the other foreign companies, bring your factories here, give our workers money, get us, or we're going to tariff yourself coming in. What are your ideas? I got nothing. I got a bunch of, fuck you. Yeah, you're a Trump lover. Nothing he does. Oh, you're in a cult. Nothing Trump does you'll ever say no to. I'm like, dude, I'm here asking. I am here asking multiple of you, what are your ideas? I go, let's just say that Trump's idea on the tariffs is a horrible idea. What is your idea to bring this stuff back to America? And the only thing they have is tax businesses more. What the fuck are you talking about? Taxing big business in our country is what sent them overseas. When corporate taxes are, and I don't know off the top of my head what it is, if our corporate taxes are 20% here, but they can incorporate over in another country and pay a corporate tax of 10%, Jesus, that's a lot of money. So, yeah, let's raise our taxes more. And I kept describing that to them. That's not going to help. I'll chase them out. And a lot of them actually said, these Democrats actually said to me, well, Democrats and leftards actually said to me, well, we just can't fix it. We're screwed. We're screwed. That's a way to be. So I asked them, I go, so what do you say? If you say you have no ideas, you say we're screwed, but then you're going to shit on the guy who's actually trying, whether you believe it's going to work or not, that is going to make me annoyed. Again, I have no idea. I've tried everything to fix this lighting shit, and I don't get it. Doom, Logitech. But I go, so you have zero ideas. You think we're screwed. You've got nothing. The Democrat Party has nothing except tax more, steal from billionaires. Okay. So you admit that won't work probably, and it won't bring manufacturing. You think we're screwed. So you're going to shit on the guy who's actually going to try something? If you say we're screwed, then why isn't trying something better than nothing? And all I got was, oh, you're stupid. You're stupid. Fuck you. It's like, dude, I'm asking questions. But this is where the left is. The left is just, let me spit my last breath at thee for hate's sake. Sorry, I know I got that backwards. And for hate's sake, let me spit my last breath at thee. Star Trek II, Wrath of Khan. From, I believe that was Shakespeare. But yeah, I mean, stupid. That's all they are now. They are just hate for hate's sake. They have no ideas. They admit it. No idea. But they're going to crap on Trump for trying. Yeah. How dare that prick try? So they're standing up for anything Trump does, they're going to stand against it. You watch this. By the way, you notice how much they shit on him about inflation, gas, eggs, all going the right way. And they're suddenly, their mad prices are falling. Go to Reddit. You can find page of them just angry as hell about that. Angry as hell. So yeah, I don't know why my dog is barking at the top of the steps, so whatever. I should tell him to shut up, but oh well, I'll just let him bark at whatever's out the window. So, but yeah, they don't have anything. I am tired of the backwards. We have no idea, but we're going to take a shit on anybody else who comes up with one because we just don't like it because it's the other side. Hate for hate's sake. That is the Democrat Party today. And most lefties, they have zero ideas. What are their ideas? What are they trotting out now? The same shit that lost them the election. Yeah, we're going to we're going to amp up the transgender thing. You know, some of their upper opponents are party going, ixnay. We're going to also amp up calling everybody Trump supporters. And even people that aren't Republicans or conservatives, who are more centrist, libertarian, that may have voted for him, we're going to call them racist, misogynist still. Amp it up. And once again, people like Carville are going, ugh, shut up. Oh no. In fact, they're looking at maybe pushing Cammy back up there for, in 2028. I mean, whew. They are losing more people with this. And now the Tesla crap. And you got Jasmine Crockett's. Sorry, my opinion, everybody. Jasmine Crockett is one of the biggest racists we've had in our government since we had KKK Grand Dragons in there. She is every bit as racist as those. You might as well give her a brown robe. Yeah, the brown robes. Come on. Jeez. She is every bit as racist. Sorry, I did not know what my laptop is doing. Over here. Being way behind. That's what it's doing. I am unsure what's going on with it, but okay. Yeah, I am unsure here. Sorry, let me try to diagnose what is going on. Somehow YouTube did this to me last night. I look over on my second screen, as I can see the chat better, and the YouTube chat was, the stream was way behind. But it was even before. And I'll go and bring it up to time now in a little while. It'll be 5-10 minutes behind. Well, maybe not 10 minutes, about 5 minutes behind again. What the hell, YouTube? Weird crap. I mean, now Rumble's trotting along. Okay, go Rumble. But no, I'm just tired of this crap. They are doubling down on everything they lost in the election. They're learning nothing. And now they're running out their little foot soldiers, their sheep, to cause violence again. It's all terrorism, trying to scare everybody. They're trying the same shit. It worked for them in 2020, so they're going to try it again. We will burn it down. We'll attack you, shoot things up, Molotov cocktail things. We will get in your face on the street, scar your crap up, and attack you. You better not support anybody against us. They are just trying to scare the moderates, trying to scare people that aren't too sure about it, trying to scare people, even on the right, not to come out. Same shit from the left. Violence and stupidity. Hate for hate's sake. Nothing else. And yes, I have family that is on that side. Some of my family is way on that side. It is hard to even just sit to be around some of my family. It is tough. Well, they'll say that about me. I'm like, I'm not bringing my shit up. I can't be around them without them bringing politics up. And not in a good way, you know. I have a relative who only watches MSNBC on a 24/7 loop. Leave their TV on at night on MSNBC still. That bad. So, yeah. I get it. Jay Watterson, how's it going? Good evening. So that's just my little open for the night. But yeah, the tariff thing, they have nothing. In my discussion with them, I never got a solid answer for them besides, let's just tax corporations more. Cool, they'll just fly away more. Dummies. Oh, well, Biden was bringing companies back. He only brought a few back, and he was paying them to do so. He was going to give billions of dollars in tax breaks to come in, and that's it. That was it. Trump's done none of that. He just says, I'm going to charge you to bring your shit in here. And he doesn't give tax breaks. They suddenly go, yeah, we're going to build factories here. A lot of them. Yeah. So they have no ideas. Democrats and the left are a hate for hate's sake bunch of parties or groups right now. All right. So that is my little start up here. I can get off of this while I can. And honestly, to go along with the Tesla stuff, we're going to start with the nicer one. And let me shrink me down. Boom. Loving the hotkeys. That they work. I know I keep mentioning it because, God, it didn't work for a long time and it was darn annoying. All right. This is over here. I'm on X. Brianna Morello posted this, and other people posted it too. I love this, and I hope this man becomes fucking famous, and I hope his business, because it looks like he owns some type of auto detailing or sales business. Oh, love it. You jackhole. Jackass. So we're going to start off with this. Let me get my headphones on, make sure I got the sound working. How you doing tonight? And this happy Monday, Jay Watterson. Let's see here. Let's get this bigger. I know I'm going to be slightly over him probably, but sound should be up. Let me know. Let me know if the sound is working, because it sounds like it to me, but sometimes I've had people in the chat go, no sound. And it's weird because my software, sometimes I have to click it off and then back on to get it to work. I've never turned it off. It just does that. So let me know. But listen to this guy. This is a man confronting the dude you see on the screen here for screwing up his Tesla, vandalizing his Tesla, drawing a old Nazi symbol on it. And the guy posted, because his Tesla, of course, takes pictures, posted on Facebook. People on Facebook tracked him down and said, hey, I recognize this jackhole. So he confronted him while his Tesla is off getting fingerprinted at the police. Oh, yeah. This guy owns a business. Make him famous. He should be. He committed a crime. These criminals, you got to know where the criminals are. If he's going to do this shit, what else would he have done if he would have thought, didn't think he was going to get caught? You know, dumbass. He's a car detailer or salesperson. You don't realize Tesla's got cameras? Duh. All right, let's go with this here. No, it's not connected. Hang on. Good grief. For some reason, they want to disconnect.
Free service.
There we go.
Free service. How about you pay for the repairs? Write a check. You just bought a Tesla.
I can wipe it off.
No, no, it is.
Write a check. You just bought a Tesla. Means he might have scruffed it in deep. Going through paint or coating is one thing. You dig deep enough to go into metal, especially on a stainless vehicle, that is a fucking expensive repair to get that right. You don't just put filler in it, especially if it's bare metal. A bare stainless metal vehicle, and you go, oh, this guy here, he's trying to offering free service of, I believe they say he has a detail service or something like our transport service. So offering free rides or free cleanings to a car after he fucked up the man's vehicle. An $80,000, $90,000 vehicle. Jackass.
Free service. How about you pay for the repairs? Write a check. You just bought a Tesla.
I can wipe it off
No,
with a towel.
no,
It's not
no.
a key.
It is a
It was
hate crime, sir. It is a hate crime.
Listen,
It was not a
Did you
crayon.
write a swastika on there?
I'm sorry you're upset.
Did you write a...
You see, yeah, Jay Watterson, you're right. They feel entitled. Do you hear the condescension? This ass hair, this jackwagon, this snapper head, this pendejo thinks, hey, listen to him. I'm sorry you're upset. This lefty jackass is like, gee, why should you be upset? Because you're obviously in the wrong. You're driving a Tesla. I'm so sorry that you're upset that I scratched something into your $80,000 vehicle. The condescension. And Jay Watterson, the entitlement, the arrogance. I'm sorry you're upset. Jackass, you're lucky this guy's so nice. They're going to try this shit on somebody while they're by the car or see them. There's going to be problems, which we'll talk about in a little bit here. This shit here.
It is a hate
It was not a
crime.
crayon.
Did you write a swastika on there?
I'm sorry you're upset.
Did you write a swastika?
It didn't even work.
Huh, yeah, watch this. Roll the tape. That's not a crayon. Look at him scratch. He's got a sharp object.
Did you write a swastika on the... It's a key, sir. We see it on the video.
Yeah.
Is it a swastika?
I was probably putting my keys in my pocket.
Is it a swastika?
Have you looked at your
Is
car?
it a swastika?
Did you get that?
Yes.
This asshole is trying to say he's putting his keys in his pocket. How's this putting your keys in a pocket? I'm going to keep playing that. Look at that. Putting his keys in his pocket. He's missing. He's missing. He is still missing his fucking pocket. Yeah, look at that. Putting the keys in a pocket. So putting the keys in his pocket. What a dick.
Did you write a...
Everything this asshole is saying is lying. But he still has the balls. I'm sorry you're upset. I'm sorry you're upset that I damaged your vehicle. How dare you? How dare you be angry? Jesus Christ, this guy acts like he's too old to be in Everybody Gets a Trophy generation jackass, but he sure acts like one. Hard to believe this isn't in California. Should be there, but it's in Pennsylvania. Yeah, Jay Watterson, this guy is super entitled. And he's lying. It was a crayon. Huh? Yeah, crayon? See, he gets out. Yeah, where's the crayon? He looks around, sneaky. Yeah, that's not a crayon. Oh, he's putting his keys in his pocket. First he said it was a crayon, but then he said he's putting his keys in his pocket. He seems to be missing his pocket. Huh. That is the weirdest way to put keys in your pocket. What a dick.
Apparently it doesn't
Did you
work.
write a
The crayons
swastika
don't
on the...
work.
It's a key, sir. We see it on the video.
It's not a key.
Is it a
I was probably
swastika?
putting my keys in
Is
my
it a
pocket.
swastika?
Have you looked
You
at your
liar.
car?
Is
it a
Is there a key
yes.
mark?
Is it
It's
a
not-
swastika?
that's
It's at the
impossible.
police right now. It's being fingerprinted.
Ooh.
What do you mean it's being?
Ooh.
Because they're trying to track you down. Thankfully, Facebook tracked you down.
Boom.
So your business,
Oh.
your freaking
Oh.
livelihood, everything now. Because you chose to write a...
Look at his
It's at
face.
the police right now. It's being fingerprinted.
Watch this.
What do you mean it's being fingerprinted?
Because they're trying
Oh.
to track you down. Thankfully, Facebook tracked you down. So your business, your freaking livelihood, everything now.
Listen.
Because you chose to write so to tell Facebook that you're sorry for writing...
Right there. He realizes he is fucked. He realizes how bad this just got for him. He realizes he's in some deep shit. Oh, shit. The cops are going to see that video too and go, put the key in your pocket, huh? Dude, this guy thinks the owner of this Tesla is a moron. The guy goes, we can see it on the video. And he still tries to say, it was a crayon. Put my keys in my pocket. Dude, we have the video. Put my keys in my pocket. Jesus, they can't even stop lying. Dude, my parents taught me, growing up, own up to your shit. If you get caught, own up to that shit. Lying makes it worse. He's lying to this guy. Even though there's video evidence, there's going to be fingerprints, whatever else, he is still going to lie. Lefties can't tell the truth, even when they're caught. I hope any judge that sees this throws every single book and a few anime versions of the book at him. What a dick.
Swastika on a Tesla.
Listen, I said I'm sorry.
For what?
And
That'll fix
I
it.
have nothing against
For
your
what?
car, and I have nothing against you.
Then why'd you do it?
So why
Okay.
would you write a swastika on a Tesla?
Obviously, I have something against Elon Musk, but that's not the
So
way
Elon
to
Musk
show my...
owns that car? Because
No,
it was
Exactly.
bought and paid for-
It is about time we
so-
heard
for
that.
what?
I have nothing against
For
your
what?
car, and I have nothing against you.
So why
Okay.
would you write a swastika on a Tesla?
Obviously, I have something against Elon Musk, but that's not the
So
way
Elon
to
Musk
show my...
owns that car because
No,
it was
he
bought
owns
and
the
paid
company.
for. It was bought and paid for a long time
That's
ago.
why it's misguided, and obviously, I did not...
It's not misguided, it's stupid. These smooth-brained morons, has nothing to do with whose car it is. They don't care. He thought he was being cool, fitting into the other tofurkey soy boys. I can finally feel manly. Yeah, I feel manly and I now fit in. Because, wow, my low testosterone ass has never felt powerful, and now I do. I fit in with a crew. I'm cool. I'm a somebody. Come on, smooth brain here didn't realize there's a camera. Half these idiots look at the camera. They know it's there. They think, ho, ho, ho. They're just used to no consequences. Oh, I didn't mean to. I didn't have anything against your car. I didn't mean to cause
It was bought and paid for a long time
That's
ago.
why it's misguided, and obviously, I did not intend to do this.
All right, we're gonna wait for the.
What do you mean you didn't intend? Wait a minute. I didn't intend to do this. Wait a minute. I didn't intend to. Okay. I didn't intend to do this. Just, he gets out of his car. He's all sneaky. He's a sneaky prick. And he just sits here doing this. Oh, yeah, this is all looking accidental. Accidental. Oh, that is such an accident. Yeah, I can see he didn't mean to. Make this guy, I'm glad people are posting more about him. What a dick. Every person doing this needs to be in jail. Hey, let's play fair is fair. If they want to go after people who just walked into the J6 crap after it was over and still gave them years. Didn't even know what was going on. Walked in on the other side and didn't know. So, yeah, stupid. Where J6 happened in one building, the people's house, in one place. This shit is going on around the country. Random people. Yeah. Yeah, I can wipe it off with a towel, you jackass. By the way, that is a hate crime. Putting that symbol on something is a hate crime. Look it up. Scratching that into somebody's shit is a hate crime. This guy, 100%, should face hate crime charges. 100%. Doylestown, PA. Oh, what a jackass. Yeah, I hope people around where he lives, boy, I hope you got enough lefties there to support your business. Because I'm betting anybody else is going, well, dickhead, I ain't bringing my stuff to you. Stupid. He is convinced he can talk his way out of it because in his mind, well, they think they're smarter. I run into lefties all the time think they're smarter. They do. Especially the ones who go, well, I have a degree, I have a master's degree, or I do this highfalutin thing, or I'm an artist. Oh, good. You paint shit. That makes you a smart one. No, it doesn't. Dumb people can do pictures. Good God. Yeah, the left always acts like they're smarter than everybody. Oh, those dumb plumbers and mechanics and stuff, so icky. Icky dummies. Yeah, and I know some people in my life, in my bubble. I'm not friends with them, but I know some in my bubble think I'm a moron just because I'm an auto tech or because I like some of my cartoons and toys. And as I've said, hey, screw you. I argue with one. Screw you. I've owned a business. I busted my ass with a huge health problem to get through college, hey, look, I got a degree. Yeah. I've worked in a career, a field. I've done a shitload. Traveled to 48 out of 50 states, all by car. I've done shitloads of stuff. Yeah. So I'm tired of this acting like they're better. Jay Watterson, you're 100% right. They do think they're smarter. They think they're smarter and better, but I also think it's because they're not used to consequences. He gets caught up thinking he's cool for once. He gets to go, yeah, I can flex. I'm a man for once. Go home to his wife if he's married. Go, honey, I did something manly. Yeah. Maybe you think we can have the foo-foo tonight? That's what he is. You know, I never really much thought of myself as some manly man. But, man, compared to a lot of these weak-willed wieners these days, pfft, holy hell, I am He-Man and Hercules mixed up compared to these guys. But this is getting worse. And we are going to go over here. This is, once again, I just picked and choose. I like different people. Some people posted all these I like. But I was reading news stories, and I like X because you can aggregate and find all this. Now we're going to go over Tim Pool here. This is getting out of hand. Where I just said this guy, yeah, he was just thought he could talk his way out of it. He's just trying to fit in, be cool. But it gets worse. This shit here, this is dangerous. This is dangerous crap. This is FAFO. People are going to fuck around. Somebody's going to find out badly. You going to walk up on somebody or their wife, somebody in the car with their kids, some woman driving. This stuff is bad because there are now a lot of women out there taking firearms courses because of this shit. You careful. I'm not advocating violence. I would never do that. I hate that. People that carry firearms don't carry them because we're looking for violence. It's because of jackasses like this we're about to see here. You walk up on my wife, you might get gel maced. And I'm not talking the cheap shit. I'm talking the shit the FBI uses. It's gel. Shoots 25 feet, you're going to get screwed up. And if you better be lucky and hope she's not carrying that day. You do not walk up on my wife. My wife has hers now because we were driving one day and I was real sick with my lung problem at the time. And I had to get out of the car because some jackass who tried to ram into her car, tried blaming her, goes around the street, pulls in front of us and stops us on the highway, comes up and starts screaming at her. I had to get out of the car. Oh, he could back off then. But what if I wasn't there? Yeah, that's why she has the mace and everything now. This here is going to be a bad thing. We are going to have problems. Why is this locked up again? Uh-oh. What is going on with my YouTube? My laptop did it again. It just locked up. It's not my laptop either. That's weird. The stream gets behind. I don't know what it's doing. That makes zero sense what's going on there. But yeah, this here is what's going to cause a problem. And this is Tim Pool. Insane. A man pulls up and blocks a woman driving a Tesla, runs out and starts punching her in the face. I saw this the other day. 61-year-old woman. Dude. If I ever saw that, holy hell, the guy's going to have more problems on his hands. This is stupid. It's insane. Just like Tim says, Tim is right for once. He's right more often than he's wrong, honestly, but woof, woof. You are gonna F around and find out.
This is video of a Tesla attack in Flagstaff last week. It shows a green car pulling up next to a Tesla on busy Route 66, then swerving in front to box the vehicle in. The driver then walks over to the 61-year-old woman in the Tesla and reportedly starts hitting her while she's behind the wheel.
I started to say, you cut me off. What's your problem? But I don't know how much of that got out.
I gotta start off, what type of guy? Yeah, oh manly. Once again, these lefties have no real testosterone or bravery. I'm sorry, center-right men, real men, we don't go up and start punching an old woman. Or older woman, sorry. Older woman in the face. Just go up, just whacking her through the window of her car. Can't defend yourself sitting there. Not unless you have pepper spray or something, I'm telling you. Somebody's going to FAFO. This is bad ideas, bad juju. But this weak-willed, weenie guys, somehow this guy is probably thinking he's brave too. He's telling his other lefty buddies or his lefty soy girlfriend, oh yeah, I showed this lady. I pulled up and wackoed a 61-year-old woman. I'm badass. Crazy. Crazy. Sorry, I'm trying to see. Yeah, see, my stream is behind on YouTube again. It makes 0 sense what it's doing. I don't get it. It's only on YouTube. Keeps getting behind. Low T with a PhD. I don't think this guy has a PhD. I don't think, look, come on, look what he's driving. He's driving an old Chevy Cav. What is that, about 1996 Chevy Cavalier? Probably got the old 2.2 in it. That is not a testosterone-laden vehicle. Nor is that something a PhD is going to be driving. Well, I guess maybe if it's in gender studies or in how to best cook a tofurkey, then maybe. But yeah, insane stupidity. This jackass gets out with his ghetto shorts too. I mean, what a brave dude he is. What a brave man. Look at that. Dude, just wear pants or wear shorts. Make up your mind. This stupid level, I'll wear my shorts down here. Yeah, brave man there. I'm going to say Jay Waters, I don't think there's a PhD, but I'm going with the low T. Hey, Celtic Spirits Coven. She's ever had a Burna. The thing is, Burna worries me. I've watched a lot of stuff on people testing Burnas. They don't stop people that well. They have a big error factor, just like like a taser does. There's an error factor, and it may leave people mobile too long to get to you or do something bad. It may not stop them. We were taught in concealed carry. Anybody's been in concealed carry class? You are showed how quick somebody can close a 20-foot gap with a knife and stab your butt. It's a class, YouTube, not promoting violence. But you are taught that in concealed carry class. So you know when and where you should have your hand on or be wary. Know when you should or shouldn't fire. Because they can cross that gap in like a second and a half. That's what you get to make a decision. And a Burna may not stop that guy. It may not. I prefer the gel pepper spray my wife and I have. That stuff is nasty. It is nasty. And it sticks. You hit somebody in the face with that, oh, not only is it nasty, but it's glued to you. It is just continuing. I've seen too many videos where the Burnas, like people test it on each other and stuff. It ain't stopping some people. I want something a little more stoppage. So, look at how many police videos they use other means, and it doesn't stop people. Yeah, Jay Watterson, 20-foot rule, yeah. 100%. Jay Watterson knows. Been there. How about low T with a GED? Better. Yeah, well, you're driving a 96 Cavalier still. Yeah, I'll say that. You got to hit where you aim with gel. No, ours really hits good. All you do is pull that trigger. It's going to just cover somebody. I bought a couple and tested them because I was worried about that. Oh, no. It is crazy how well it hits and how much it sticks. Nasty. Once again, that's why I use this stuff the FBI uses. It's nasty. It's also not very easy to get. In some places, you're not supposed to have that stuff. I can where I am, but that's why I'm not mentioning what it exactly is, because if I say it on here, some places, that's a trouble thing. But I love that, and I'm sorry, if I got to go past this gel, that's when we have Freedom Seed launchers. That's all there is to it. I cannot sit there and have somebody put their life at risk. My wife, me, anybody I know put their life at risk too many times for some jackass attacking you. Sooner or later, the FO part has to come into play. But this guy, what a
reportedly
dick.
Starts hitting her while she's behind the wheel.
I started to say, you cut me off. what's your problem? But I don't know how much of that got out. And he started to punch me with a closed fist.
At
Lucky
one
she's not
point,
badly
the
hurt.
victim, who wants to hide her identity, says she bit the man's hand.
Here's my problem. Look at this. Whoever this is in this Ford back here better not be a man. If that's a man, turn in your man card. This person stops, looks, and drives by while a woman's being punched.
Moments later, the passenger of
Look
the
at
green
this, look
car
at this.
appears to
What
walk
a
over
dick.
and pull the attacker away. They
What
finally
a
get
dick.
back in their car and drive off. The incident is among the
They got
latest
his face.
attack and drive off.
Here's Captain
The
Low
incident
T
is-
right there. There he is. Oh, he is so screwed. But jeez Louise. This is stupid. I'm sorry. I have very heavy derision. I'm hoping this wasn't a man. If there was a man driving this vehicle right here, F you. F you. What if somebody's punching your wife, your daughter, your mom, and somebody drove by and you saw it? That better be a woman. Women not getting out against two big, strong men, I get it. I get it. But holy crap, if that's a dude, you stood there letting a woman get punched? Go home. Don't come back out in public. Stay there. Jeez. Just stupid if that's a guy. And I don't know. I'm just saying, if it better be a woman who stopped and looked and drove off.
Car appears to walk over and pull the attacker away. They finally get back in their car and drive off.
Too bad you didn't tell them not to
The
do it.
incident is among the
You got them both. Both of them are on camera.
Off and drive
Yeah,
off.
I got them both.
The incident is among the latest attacks on Arizona Tesla drivers being targeted because of the car they drive. We also spoke to a woman who
plate
told
number and
us
all, you're
she
screwed.
left a grocery store in Flagstaff recently and found a note on her car that said, "When she's a Nazi and a loser." This is video of a Tesla attack in Flagstaff last week. It shows a green car pulling up next to a Tesla on...
Yes, Jay Watterson, you are right. The only thing I can say good about wasp spray, if you hit somebody in the face, like the eyes, they are stopped. It burns insane in the eyes. It is crazy. Huh. You want a good way to stop somebody? Not telling you what to do. I'm just telling you what has happened to me working in an auto repair shop. Working in an auto repair shop, there's times when our eyes got sparkly. We're spraying, the wind blows the wrong way, you hit a piece of metal, and it shoots the brake clean back into your eyeballs. That is when you are running blind, trying to get to the eye wash station. Brake clean is badass. So I would say, I would not recommending to do anything. I'm just saying to keep if you need to keep a spray can for protection, defensive protection, I wouldn't be wasp spray unless you hit them eyeballs, because whoa. But maybe brake clean. No, maybe brake clean. No, I'm just saying in case it's protective and you need to clean some brakes, But yeah, brake clean is some nasty stuffs. Nasty, nasty. More of these morons. I can't even talk about that. Oh. But no, this crap has just got to stop. It's getting dumb. It's getting unsafe. When grown men are getting out attacking women in their 60s. What type of brave son of a bitch? I prefer I think is it the chlorinated I use? I like the stuff that says, I think it's non-chlorinated I prefer. The chlorinated is non-flammable. I like the flammable stuff. And when I'm working on cars. When I'm cleaning brakes, I believe it's the non-chlorinated is the cleaner stuff and a little more poofy. The one is non-flammable, the other's flammable, so but I like the one that's flammable, that cleans brakes so much better and evaporates better. But yeah, so that is just one. We can't have this. This guy is one thing. He's a smooth-brained moron lefty who just, he definitely qualifies as your low T. That's the way he talks and he does these hand gestures. I don't know any guy that goes to the gym and lifts, or any guy that really does some hard physical work that starts talking like this and puts his hand like this, goes, golly gee. You know, this guy, it's like my wife likes to watch this show, it's not Married at First Sight, it's the other one on Netflix, the one where people in the pods, they're supposed to fall in love, talking to each other. There's a guy in there we were watching, and it's like, I don't know. Set off a type of radar a little bit. Oh, let's see. Yeah, stuff that melts certain plastics. We'd like to sit in your pew for longer. We have to move on tonight. Good night. Hey, have a good one, Celtic. Thanks for stopping by. Appreciate it. Appreciate it. I have nothing. No, I understand YouTube, Rumble. It's all a big universe. So I thank you for stopping by at all. I appreciate it very much. Any of your time, it's a big deal. Uh-oh. Oh, I found out what my laptop does, I think. No, I don't. I don't know what it's doing. Weird. That's weird as hell. Okay. Hey, have a good night, Celtic Spirits Coven. I appreciate it. Please drop a thumbs up on the way out the door. All right, but next we're going to move on to some racisms. Now, this is, a while back. But we have a little problem with this. This has resurfaced more lately. And I even used this on one of my streams last week, but I didn't talk about this part. This woman is a brown supremacist. She should be wearing a brown sheet, folks. Jasmine. By the way, we could talk about her hair. She could talk about cultural appropriation and other crap. You know, if I go over to the home country, there ain't nobody got the hairs like that. You wearing wigs to look like a less melanated person, or are you doing some other stuffs? Some straighteners? I'm just asking. Amazing how certain melanateds will attack white people for wearing, braids or the hairdo with a really tight little braids. I can't remember what it is. Cornrow type looking thing. Even though it came from the Vikings. But then they'll do this crap. All right. Jasmine here. This is from the Breakfast Club. She says some stuff in here that I didn't talk about before. I played other parts of this interview, but whoa boy. She,
And if we continue to put people into office, and that even means some of our skinfolk who definitely are not our kinfolk.
Did you hear that? Imagine. Sorry, I got to sneeze. Excuse me. Don't know where that came from. Did you hear that word?
Even means some of our skinfolk who...
Skinfolk?
Skinfolk who definitely are not our skinfolk who... Of our skinfolk who...
Wow. I don't care who you're talking about. That is a very racist term. It is. And imagine, once again, I always like to play Twilight Zone or Star Trek Mirror Universe. Imagine if that was a white person sitting there and said that about, the Browns peoples always support their skin folk. Holy shit. It's more words, even though, the Browns people are held back so much in America. It's another word that I'm betting only the Browns people can use. If not everybody has freedom of speech, sorry, you got to look at who is not allowed to use parts of the English language. The people you don't allow to use parts of the English language are the ones held back, the ones who are being racismed against. Not the person who can use every word in the language, including the ninja word and skin folk, and call the non-melanateds every bad slur word and do it on YouTube, and it's okay. But God forbid one of the ninjas come out of your mouth if you're non-melanated. So the racism goes against one group. You look at who's being censored, who's being shut up and held back. I'm not saying anybody I know what's going on yelling that word, but we've added a lot of words. You're not supposed to use thug. You're not supposed to use skin folk. You're not supposed to use a bunch of things. So, yeah, she's a racist, and that is racist crap. But it gets worse.
Who definitely are not our kinfolk, such as Byron Donalds, who are going to continue to say that, like, I mean, the fact that you sitting around talking about life was better under Jim Crow, like, is this because you don't understand history? Or literally it's because you married a white woman and so you think that that whitewashed you?
Oh.
I'm not really.
Oh, ho, ho, ho. Holy crap. No, this is way before that one. The Hot Wheels thing was later. This is like June of last year. This is stupid.
Like, is this because you don't understand history? Or literally it's because you married a white woman and so you think that that whitewashed you? I'm not really sure.
Wow. That is racist. Very holy shit. Cracker types don't get to say shit this racist about anybody else on YouTube and it stays up. Crap. That is crazy. Even the top guys at Rumble, they won't take you down for that, but they'll flinch a little. Here. Yeah. Yeah. And I did a stream where I was talking about the whole history or usage of the N-word thing. And I said it on Rumble. I said it one time, and even I've been so browbeat. All cracker types have been so browbeat where we are, it just damages you internally to say it. Even if you're trying to talk about how unequal things are in this country. But it's crazy. She just talks it off. Tells the black guy, you married a white woman, so you must think you are whitewashing yourself and you're all good. You're going to be one of the crew now. Holy jeez.
Sure, like what it is.
Well,
but
you
I
couldn't
need
even be married to a white woman under Jim
correct,
Crow.
correct. And it took Joy to call him out. So I'm like, bruh, like, what are you talking about? Like, what are you saying? Like, he
wait.
out here.
Once again, this proves to me who are the racists. The Democrats and the left are racists. The people out here, center and right mostly, who don't look at race for everything, who don't go, hey, that black man married a white woman, or that white man married a black woman. Do not look at that. Do not look at Jasmine Crockett's skin color and go, that's a ninja. No, you listen to her talk and you go, ghetto. No, but it's them. They see everything through the lens of race. She just shit on this guy, Byron Donalds, a black man, for marrying a white woman because he thinks that gets him in the club. Holy crap. They are the racists. When you see everything is race. When you attack somebody, dude, we look at people marrying cross melanations, we go, yeah, so? As long as they treat each other well and love each other, who gives a rat's ass? Who cares? Do you love that person? Cool. Or do you treat each other well? Cool. You get along? Cool. Got a nice family? Cool. They, on the other hand, they only did it to get into the cool club or the less melanated club. Holy shit. That is one of the most racist things. And I would like to ask you people in Texas, what morons down there voted for this T-Watt? What morons voted for this snapperhead? This jackwagon. She is a POS.
So I'm like, bruh, like, what are you talking about? Like, what are you saying? Like, he just out here, I feel like they give him his talking points and he's like, yes, massa, I got it. And
yes.
if we continue to talking points and he's like, yes, massa, I got it.
Oh, holy hell. Holy hell. Yes, massa, I got holy hell. Yeah, that is pure. That is pure 14 karat racisms right there. That is stupid. Now, this is an older one. As you can see, June 10th, 2024. She's a racist piece of shit. Who voted for her? I'm going to tell you right now. What was that? Houston did that? You guys are idiots if you vote her back in. It just makes you look bad. She goes out spouting this crap. Jesus, she couldn't be any more racist if she was the plantation owner on Roots. Holy God. She is talking like she thinks white people talk. This is the crap where they every Spike Lee movie, how do white people talk? Get the Rockies. That's what they act like. But she's the one spouting racist crap. I got friends that are mixed race couples. Dude, I never once walked up, or went, oh, well, we're a white person. Or, or vice versa. Never once. The shit. It deserves to be called out. It deserves it. She's a nutcase. Where's the you want to see the Hot Wheels one? Is that what you're talking about? Skin Folk, that's old. Yeah, a lot of people are talking about this again. Let's see. February 21st, that might be it. I don't know. I don't know if that's it or not. That might be older. I can do Hot Wheels. Club. There was a Steven Crowder. They did a little cartoon parody of that Hot Wheels comment. It was friggin' hilarious. They said Abbott should lean into it and put little flames on his chair and his wheels. But they showed like him zooming down a Hot Wheels track. It was hilarious. It was on like Louder Crowder like last week, I believe. It was hilarious. He leaned into it and said they should. This is right here. This is it right here, Jay Watterson. This is where she just can't help herself.
Because we in these hot ass Texas streets, honey. Y'all know we got Governor Hot Wheels down there.
I gotta stop
Come
that.
on now.
I gotta stop that. That music is gonna get me nailed. Whoever put the music on that's an ass. That music will get me nailed. Here we go. Does this have the music?
Hot ass
No, there.
Texas.
Well, yeah. Yeah, here's is without the music. Get me in trouble.
Because we in these hot ass Texas streets, honey. Y'all know we got Governor Hot Wheels down there. Come on now.
But remember, Trump's the one that made fun of a disabled man. Which he never did. If you go look at the full clip, he never did. She just clearly did.
And the only thing hot about him is that he is a hot ass mess, honey. So,
By the way, if you go look at Jasmine Crockett from a couple of years ago, she talked better English than me. She's gone this ghetto way because she thinks that makes her cool, makes her snappy, makes her in. My fellow Browns, I'm one of you. She goes ghetto speech now. She thinks that makes her something.
so yes.
Yeah. The left loves to tell you how you should talk. You shouldn't say stuff. How dare you? How dare you? Yeah, then they do it. When they do it, it's like, what? What are you talking about? By the way, there's images of her doing the Roman salute, too. So when any lefty, like the people that were on Pierce Morgan earlier, the jackass Dave Lister looking son of a bitch, like, he did a Nazi salute. No, he didn't. And if he did, then Jasmine did. There's picture and video after video of lefties doing it, including AOC. So, yeah.
Yes. Because
she is ghetto. She started this ghetto speech about 1.5 years, 2 years ago. So you go look back, man. She spoke clear as hell. Now she saw, oh, how do I get in touch with my Browns? I'll talk ghetto. They'll think I'm cool. That's stupid. She's a POS. She 100% is. But let's see here. Let's delete that and head back into... Not going to be on much longer. I'm going to get off here and go cook some foods. I'm a hungry boy. Let's get on out of here. Let's refresh. Boom. Street cred for Rizzle, 100%. Street cred. Got the cred. Got the cred. Wow, a lot of people, no, I don't want that. I deleted that. Get rid of it. There. Good God. Back off. Now get back. Get back. See, yeah. Texas, what are y'all doing? Are y'all proud of the representation y'all get from Jasmine Crockett? I'm serious. She is 100%. Oh, I love when somebody claps back. Love it.
Texas, what are y'all doing? Are y'all really proud of the representation y'all getting from Jasmine Crockett? I'm serious. Are y'all proud at the way Jasmine Crockett carries herself in Congress? Jasmine Crockett is a racist, trashy, ghetto piece of mess. Yup, I said it. Y'all get mad at me all y'all want. I stand 10 toes down on what I said. I said it, I meant it. She's a ghetto, trashy, racist piece of crap. Jasmine Crockett's mouth is completely filthy to be in Congress. For her to be representing the American people, her mouth is filthy. She don't...
Not just that. This woman is mad that she's representing melanated people because it makes them look horrible. I know tons of the deeper melanated folks. They don't talk like Jasmine Crockett. They don't do that. I know at least 2 of them that are horrified that that woman is in our Congress. They're like, "Arr!" Guy at my gym, he's 75. Black man, man, he's a god dang that guy for 75. He's buff. He's like, dude, who voted for her? That makes every African American in this country look horrible. All that does is spread the ghetto crap. Makes us all look ghetto. That they voted for that. This woman here is just
even know
nailing
when
it.
to cut it off. I don't care what she say at home and how she talk at home, but when you're in Congress representing the people of the United States of America, representing the people of your district, you should know how to act and how to control yourself. Her mouth is ridiculous. Now, don't get me wrong. My mouth can be ridiculous sometimes, but I'm not in Congress. I'm not representing a certain district or people who put me in office. And you can best believe if I was, I would know how to.
We all know gotta watch our mouths at times. You think I act like this when I go to my wife's family for holidays? Shit, no. I'm scared the hell out of them. I know how to hold myself back so I can't Jasmine. There's times I don't go stupid. You know, come on.
How to act and how to carry myself. Even if you disagree with someone, you should know how to carry yourself. Jasmine Crockett is a piece of ghetto trash. And I'm so sick of y'all out here telling myself, oh, Jasmine Crockett is a strong black woman. Jasmine Crockett don't take no mess. Oh, Jasmine Crockett, she'll tell you off. Jasmine Crockett is a ghetto piece of trash who do not know how to control herself or do not know how to act in Congress. And it is what it is. I mean, are y'all really proud of this? Women, are we, is this what represent us? Are these the type of women that we want representing us in Congress?
Boom. Not only does she go because of her color, she goes because of her gender. She pulls it all. Just nails her in every level. Every level. This woman's going, jeez, what the hell? She's like, she's looking at her family later tonight and her kids and her husband going, dude, this chick makes us all look horrible in every way. But me being the woman, me and daughter over here, we look even worse. She's not only our skin tone, but she's female. Yes, I'm assuming.
I'm serious. I don't care if you're black, white, Asian, Latino. I don't care what you are. Is this what you want represent us as women? And stop lumping all us black women up together, acting like we agree with this bull crap that Jasmine Crockett doing, because we don't. Jasmine Crockett is a mess. Texas, what are y'all doing? What are y'all doing, Texas? She's
good.
At this point, everything is a joke. This is a joke. The Democratic Party already is a joke. And if Jasmine Crockett is supposed to be the new face of the Democratic Party, she's supposed to be the new leader of the Democratic Party. Child, y'all in more trouble than I even thought. And it is what it is.
Yeah, they've taken AOC now and thrown her away. Because AOC is the old thing. Jasmine. She's the new thing. They're thinking about running her for president. I'm going, yes. Sorry, I'm going to take Stephen Colbert's. Yes, please do. Oh, I want to see how well that's going to work out. You think Kamala got slaughtered in an election? It's a voting saying, YouTube. Holy crap. Jasmine would do much worse. Oh, God. You want America as a total to laugh at you, Democrats? Go for it. Do it. Put her up there. Put that ghetto crap up there for Prez. Yeah, because we want a ghetto president. Somebody who was calling Byron Donalds whitewash and saying, yes, massa, because he married a white woman. Oh, you go for it. That is stupid. But yeah, they throw an AOC away because, Jasmine's more melanated and even more ghetto than AOC. Yeah. So the left can't help themselves. They're doubling, tripling, quadrupling down, octupling down, and moving even farther left. They threw AOC away because she's not left enough. Jasmine. Boof. Oh. Stupid. Crazy. But yeah, it's just nuts. Let's see here. I want to get away from Jasmine Crockett. Why does it keep bringing that back? I have never had it bring that back that much. Get off. Does it bring it back again? Home. There. I'll just get away. Escape. How about the same thing? Hey, how about this? Since it's free speech to burn the American flag, this obviously is not in America by looks of it and sound of it, so over where he's at, this may be a problem. I don't have a lot of free speech, so oh, Robert. Yeah, yeah. 0 to family farms. Really? Okay, just a quick one here. Robert Reich. God, his last name is so perfect for his jackass. He is a lying chicken sucker. He is a lying male chicken sucker. 0 to family farms. Bullshit. One of the biggest bane of family farms right now? It's estate tax. Somebody dies, tries to leave it to their kid or something. The estate taxes on farms is nuts. A lot of times, that's how farms have shrunk. How families sooner or later are out of farming. Because estate tax nails them so bad they end up selling off a little property. Then it happens again and again and again. Till the family farm is nothing. It's a postage stamp. He's lying. And why is 0 to 99%? Because maybe a lot of people never have an estate because we can't get ahead. You don't hear what our parents and grandparents were taught. When every week you take and put some of your paycheck, maybe 20% of your paycheck in a savings account. When you retire, you will be set. Compound interest. And bank accounts used to pay between 7 and 15, sometimes up to 20% interest. Until our government, in conjunction with the Fed, went and made it so your bank account, a lot of bank accounts pay 0.25%. Ooh, now we can find some that pay 4%. Eee! That's stupid. But somehow they're still making 10, 20% off your money. They separated those rates. Because when interest rates go high as hell when you're trying to buy a car or house, used to be, the interest rates went up at the same time on bank accounts. Not anymore. They separated that crap. This guy's a lying ass. 0 to family farms. Screw you. He's a liar. Yeah, he leaves off tons of poorer people. My mother passed away not too long ago. Estate taxes are a thing, even for average everyday Joes. Sorry, it is. We shouldn't be taxed because a family member dies or if I die, I want to pass on something. That is stupid. He's a lying ass, and this guy here is the same way. All right. We're going to move into, I'm not going to be on much longer. I wasn't trying to do a really long one tonight. So Jay Watson and everybody else, thank you very much. There was a couple lurkers in there. Let me check this out. I found out this is what's screwing up my laptop for some reason. When I flip over to Rumble, make sure the stream's still going, it pauses me here. And I have to pull the stream to get it going again. Didn't used to do that. Weird as hell. All right, we're going to move into the, oh crap, what the hell did I just see? My eyes are bleeding and my brain cells are dying section. All right. What the hell is this? Let me get you up here so we can see properly. Oh my gosh. Dude, I realize I am not some pretty boy. I have mirrors. I know what I look like. I know what I sound like. I got it. I am not some amazing sex symbol. I'm not some bastion of manhood. My wife, I'm very lucky to have my wife. Wow. I don't know how I got that. I got away with that. Whew. But what in the absolute colorful metaphor of your own choice hell is this? Why do you have a piece of sheet metal up your nose? And what is with the crazy eyes again? And she's wearing cat glasses. Shit. Right away, you know you're in trouble. This is not going to turn out. You see this person on the street. Tell me. Comment below if anybody sees the stream later. Comment below. If you see this on the street or this person walking up to you in a store, do you already know what's coming? You already know it's not going to be a fun conversation, don't you? Tell you if I'm wearing this, I already know. Woo-hoo. Tell you a story at the end of the stream here. I wore this hat to the gym today, and usually I don't get a lot of trouble. Had a little bit today. I thought things might have got a little frisky for a second. Well, it didn't.
It's March 31st, 2025. I am a 58-year-old adult human female.
She talks like this because she's got a huge piece of sheet metal up her nose.
She says she's an adult human female. By the way, not only does she have a piece of sheet metal up her nose and a little button on her chin. Is that an on-off switch? God, I hope so. But she's got the side hair over here, too. Between that and the cat glasses. Woof! There is every reason to go. Look at this person go. Oh, going the other way. Back up a sec here for you.
I am a 58-year-old adult human female. I am formally making my proclamation exclamation right now to you. I will no longer be associating with any white males of any kind. It does not.
Kind of makes you want to play, well, these are the good times. Your terms are acceptable. Speaking for all white men everywhere, I think I'm going to take a chance, go, holy shit, thank you very much. We appreciate it. Your terms are acceptable. Blah, blah. Yeah, I don't think... Talking about dodging a small thermonuclear missile there. Whoa. And to all my African-American men out there, I am so sorry. I apologize. I feel for you. God be with you. I don't know what the hell.
Not matter if liberal or conservative. It does not matter what color hair or eyes. As long as the skin is white and it is a male, I will not be associating with it anymore.
Okay, I am a person with a pretty decent health problem. I've had a lot of people comment over the years of my being on YouTube about my breathing. What is wrong with your breathing? Why are you so loud? Why are you breathing like that? I have 30% of my lungs functioning. That's why. So I rarely make fun of somebody just because of the way they sound. She sounds weird as hell. What is wrong with her? Like I said, she don't care if you're Republican or not. Sounds kind of just racist to me, but what the hell? What the hell?
As long as the skin is white and it is a male, I will not be associating with it anymore. The symbolism of a white male has become the epitome of hate.
Dude, what the hell? You know what she reminds me of? Let me see if I can find this. Hang on. I know it's a bad way to describe it, but that's all I can think of right now. Malcolm in the Middle. Oh, I think I show it. There's the show, but it's not him. Oh, here he is. Him. When he used to talk, he would always talk like this. And by the way, amazing show, and the kid did an amazing job in that show. But him, he just talks like this. And she talks like that. What in the Helsinki is going on with her? Talks like she's reading a script. I don't know. I think she's goofy. Because I can read things right here. Mentally insane liberal makes a proclamation to no longer associate with white males. What's your reaction? I can read stuff. I can read longer. I'll take some breaths. But even with my 30% lungs, I sound different than she does. She sounds goofy.
My former proclamation.
She keeps saying that. My former proclamation, exclamation. I don't know. I think I think a couple of her meds are out of kilter. But what in the hell? Well, all I know is white men everywhere just dodged a bullet. And I really feel bad for all the non-white men out there who she's going to be going, hello, hottie, how are you? Oh, sorry. Hello, how are you doing? People are going to say, dude, your car fender stuck up your nose. You've been in an accident and a fender got bent and it's up your nose. Whoa. Okay.
Arms and calls for an emergency court.
Okay, I'm gonna stop. I don't know about reading this. I'm sorry. Student hunger strike for Palestine. Well, I always thought hunger strikes were the dumbest effing thing you could ever do to protest something. Because for me, I'm seeing these people, and I'm not saying I'm taking sides. I'm just saying, if we have a problem with these idiots screwing up campuses and fighting people, and we hate America and stuff, you're going to do a hunger strike. Okay, your terms are acceptable. It's a self-fixing problem. That's all I see. We have a problem with these idiots. They're offering to fix our problem for us. Of course, I'd be the dick who would go up there with an Arby's. I'll be big roast beef. Oh no, sorry, this isn't halal. This isn't. Oh, I'm gonna go up to with a big Iowa pork chop from Iowa Machine Shed or something. Not trying to drag somebody into something, just it's an amazing place to eat. Get a nice big thick Iowa pork chop. How you doing? It's a self-fixing problem. I would be like, okay, go. Let's see how much you believe in your convictions. Because if you do a hunger strike and then you stop and go, you stop sooner or later and go eat, you don't believe in your convictions. The real convictions are the ones who people could have their convictions real strong, and the ones who go, boop, oh crap, I won my hunger strike. Okay. Like in the oldie days where some people used to douse themselves with accelerants for protests. Those were people you had to go, holy shit. Crazy or not, they believed in what they did. They said. I don't think they do. I think 5-6 days in, they'll even go for my pork chop. I think my thick Iowa chop. Oh, I would get a group of people. I'm that type. I'm the type of person I like to poke. I would be sitting with a group of friends just going, oh, wow, we're having a picnic. Have a picnic out front every day. Oh, yeah. We'd look like the Last Supper. Not saying I'm Jesus, just saying. We'd have like the table spread, some amazing foods, a lot of bacon, a lot of pork chops. Oh my gosh. Go for it. Fix the problem for us.
Today is day 6 of our student hunger strike at the University of Glasgow, which demands urgent divestment from arms and calls for an emergency court meeting to vote immediately and unconditionally for divestment from arms companies for which they hold £6.8 million. Once again, 6 days have gone by and still not a single response or acknowledgement from management. I'm sure it is now no surprise that we still have not received any support or medical attention from this university. We are left with no choice.
Why do we owe you medical attention? There is food. There's a McDonald's right across the street. There's a delicatessen right down the street. You can walk over and eat. We owe you no medical attention. We owe you nothing. You are purposely doing shit that could be bad for your health. We owe you nothing. That's like saying we need to walk up to every smoker and pull a cigarette out of their mouth. That's stupid. You're stupid. This whole thing, and all these lefties are just stupid. And that's why they're easily led. That's why one day they can say, buy a Tesla, and next day they can say, get rid of that Tesla. That's why one day they can say, Russia's going to take over Europe. Next day, Russia can't even take over Ukraine. They're stupid. These are easily led sheep. These are dumb jackwagons. They're pissing on the university and the city for not giving them medical care. Like what, a cheeseburger? I prescribe a large fries, a Jamocha shake, and a big roast beef sandwich. Which, if a doctor gave it to her, she'd go, medical care. I'm not giving up my hunger strike. It's medical care. What medical care are you going to get? Why should we give you anything when you can walk over to McDonald's? Yeah. You know, there's a place to eat within it's a park, or a university, so within a matter of 200 feet, there's someplace to eat. We owe them nothing. You're too stupid to eat. Okay.
To continue escalation, we cannot highlight the urgency of divestment enough. It has been 534 days of genocide, the equivalent of 6 nuclear...
I know I keep stopping this, but it is the worst genocide in history. Because 534 days, she has no clue. It's been going on ever since I was a child. It's been going on since before I was a twinkle. The thing, it's been going on for 100 plus years. That is the worst genocide ever. I'm just saying. It is the worst ever. They use the word for anything, and they use it too much. It's like left likes using they like using these loaded words. Racism, misogynist. Finally, people are going, fuck you. That means jack. In fact, some people go, thank you. It means nothing now. You overdid it. This word is next. They've been hammering this word for like the last, 6 to 8 months, ever since last October. Genocide, genocide, genocide. And that's going away. It's already losing meaning. People are going, I looked it up. This is a really horrible version thereof. They just say it. They love loaded words, but they're killing them all. They're getting rid of these words' meaning.
Bombs have been dropped on Gaza, a strip that is only 25 miles long and 15 miles wide.
Okay.
Israel has bombed every single hospital. They have bombed every single university. They have left nothing untouched. Israel continues to try to ethnically exterminate all Palestinians in Gaza and also escalating in the West Bank. This is what Glasgow University invests in. Their money is covered in Palestinian blood, and they are also making us complicit with them. Their students are now putting their lives on the line. After 6 days, the students are feeling stronger than ever. While we hunger strike
no, they're not.
Choice,
yes, I've gone 6 days without any food. And they're pissed about no medical attention, which would be, here's a cheeseburger. They're pissed about that, but she's going, but we're stronger than ever. No, you're dumber than ever. And your brain, if you think you're stronger than ever, your brain is going, let's start eating ourselves and running some adrenaline up there. That's your body starving. It's chewing on itself.
We continue to remember the 2.2 million in Gaza that have been forced to starve through 15 months of genocide whilst they blocked aid, cut off food, water and electricity. And now for the past 2 weeks since Israel terminated the so-called ceasefire agreement, Palestinians are once again starving to death. We will continue to stand for divestment and to management. We will never tire from this fight. We will actively fight against our own complicity in genocide that you have dragged us into.
Well, she won't have to tire of the fight. Her body will just go one day. Okay. Once again, your terms are acceptable. She likes to leave the fact out that if Israel put down all their arms today and just said, okay, we're done, eliminate all their weaponry, just disappeared one day, there'd be other people, the Hamas people would mow them over. If everybody in Hamas dropped all their weapons today, this shit would just be done. This shit would be done. How about this? Stop it every time. You know how many billions people pumped in and ate over there? But food and water and cash and everything else. And where does it go? Hamas takes it for themselves. Then they take and tear up the streets for the piping to build pipe bombs and missiles, or rockets, not missiles. They dig under schools and hospitals. So if you dare attack them, they're shooting hospitals and schools. Stop it. Oh, I gotta watch out.
Divestment is inevitable. Stand on the right side of history. Free, free,
Palestine! Free. Hate to tell you this. Here's something a lot of people don't talk about enough. If you look way back in history, Palestine never existed as a country. Palestine is a Roman word. Romans made up a name for a whole region over the Middle East where there were nomadic peoples wandering everywhere. These nomadic peoples had no names. Their tribes were nameless. They didn't do any naming. They're wandering around. This whole area had no name. So the Romans just started calling it Palestine. They made up a name. There was never a country of Palestine. So Palestinian, all that means is you were a wandering nomad in an area. So they didn't give a rat's nugget very much about the whole part of Israel because it was kind of crappy till Israel did something with that land. They wandered a whole area.
Free, free!
Palestine! Woo! I'd be sitting there eating my Iowa pork chop. Hey. All right. All right. Oof. Okay. You can read the caption. Trump, you've officially pissed me the fuck off. You are a scum of the earth. Your wife made the smartest move she could have ever made. What is wrong with this woman? Huh? Yeah.
The scum of the earth. Trump, you've officially pissed me the fuck off, buddy. You've officially pissed me the fuck off.
Anybody besides me watch Spider-Man or read Spider-Man comics and you're seeing what I'm seeing right now? Any Spider-Man or Marvel fan at least Spider-Man fan knows what I'm seeing. I'll get you, Spider-Man. That's the Hobgoblin. That is the Hobgoblin right there. Ugh, not the Green Goblin, the Hobgoblin. Difference.
You're the scum of the earth, man. Your wife made the smartest move she could have ever made. Trump,
She married him. She's had kids with him. She loves him. They are a good family. Okay. Non sequitur. I'll go over that another day. The IRS, payments to the illegals. Talked about her. Was a sign of very low intelligence. Well, talking like Jasmine Crockett. Ding. All right. Once again, goes along with the Tesla protests. Geeked. Okay. All right. I promise you, we're almost done with the brain rot here.
And if you guys are wondering about, I am, and some of you making comments about that I'm in my house. Yeah, I lost my job because of the election.
Oh.
I had to basically quarantine myself because I'm not safe. It's not safe for me to be around you guys. It's not safe for you. None of you. If you see my face and know me, I had to quit my job because I was going to come after you.
Yeah. Ever tolerant, ever loving. But we're supposed to worry about the violence on the right. Do you live in Arizona? Do you drive a blue Chevy Cavalier from 1996? That's what I'm getting.
I could not trust myself not to hurt you. And if you guys are wondering about,
Average lefty, no self-control. Blame everybody else for stuff. No self-control. Oh, no. Oh, this is an old one, isn't it? I swear I've seen this. Okay. Here we go.
Tried calling friends. Nobody's picking up, so I just am going to dump this here. It's the middle of the day. I completely understand, but I just had a really harrowing experience at work. I have this one coworker who simply refuses to use...
Okay. We all know where this is going. So I apologize for your dead brain cells that are about to happen.
Who simply refuses to use the correct pronouns for me. I've called her out every time she misgenders me, and she just...
Wait! You just called her. You sure? Are you assuming? Have you asked her pronouns? I'm betting no. These people will say, no, use my right pronoun. But did you ask theirs? She will assume the other person's pronouns. Hey, Bunny, how you doing? Wasn't going to be on much longer. I was going to probably be off in about 5-10 minutes. But welcome, hon. How you doing? But you know where this brain rot is about to go. But I wonder if she ever asked this other person their pronouns, what they prefer to be called. I'd tell somebody like this, I prefer to be called my lordship. If you're going to
called her out every time she misgenders me, and she just is resigned to not change. And today just broke something in me. I just snapped. I ended up yelling at her after the third time she misgendered me, and within like 30 minutes, like, I use they, them pronouns. And she got so defensive. And I just started explaining to her, like, I'm sick and tired of this shit. Like, you need to at least make an attempt.
No, this is why we need to fire a lot of English teachers. If you are letting kids use plurals for themselves, that's a sign of schizophrenia. That's schizophrenic. That's crazy. If you are not telling them you can't be a plural, you're a one thing. You are a one. This isn't flashlights. This isn't they, them's flashlights. This is a flashlight. One flashlight. Uno. Alpha. One flashlight. You don't get to use they, them's. Sorry, you are not a plural. Let's go to just English class. That's stupid. Just English. You are not. We can look at you and go, one human. You get one. You don't get to be a plural.
And she popped off, got upset, got defensive. What are you going to do about it?
Because you're crazy.
I'm going to be really hurt and sad. Like, that's all I can do about it. And the worst part is that at that point, my boss, who claims to be so woke and like happy and joyous and making a safe, positive environment for everybody.
Yes, everybody. Not you. You want to be catered to. You are maybe 1% of the population, if that. But you think the other 99.5% is supposed to bend to you. Sorry, no. That's like me expecting, in my lung problem, every foot race to bend to me so I can compete. Everything should bend to my lung and problem, my joint problem. It should bend to me. Even though I'm a tiny percentage of the population. Fuck everybody else, they should bend to me. That's what they expect. This 0.5 to 1% of the population goes, good for everybody. Well, no, we want it only good for us. Screw the other 99.9%, us. So, yeah, no, selfish.
Gangs up on me with her. And says, like, Carson, like, shut up. This is not the time for a political statement.
Carson?
And I was upset, rightfully so, but was trying to take such a level-headed approach to it of, like, this is not a political statement. My identity is not a political statement. It's just my identity. All I'm asking you to do is respect that. And it really is within our own community that people have the most rampant transphobia.
How does they, them call is well, okay. I'm trying to figure the lefty math in my head. I gotta start with 2 + 2 = 5. Start there, get my brain in that position. And now I'm supposed to believe because somebody let you call yourself a they, them, that's transphobia. You can call yourself a he or a she. You get one of them. And I don't even have to believe you and go along with your delusional state or whatever you think you are. But you get to call yourself a thing. One, you don't get, I'm they, them. How's that doing with being trans? If you think you are a woman, then you call yourself a she, her, or woman. If you think you're a man, you call yourself a he, him. Exactly. They, them. How did a plural become, equated to trans? That's stupid. If you say you are this person, not this other person, then you are still a one. You don't get to go, they, them, well, I am this, but this. No, you said you wanted to be this. You get it all. You are he, her, pick one. Pick one. This is crazy. How did she get from they, them to being, it's an anti-trans thing? That is a diagram I can't follow. And there's somebody right now, some lefty, going to see this maybe and go, just because you're too dumb to get it. No, because I have common sense. You are one.
Coworker that refuses to use the correct pronouns for me, claims to be bisexual, and she stands up and goes, when I came out as bisexual, everybody was mad at me. It's like, then why are you mad at the trans kid? Like, what? You want to inflict that same pain onto me? Why?
Well, you're out inflicting on everybody else. The 1% wants to inflict pain on the other 99%. Once again, self-centered idiots. And not all of them are like this. But this is the fringe that makes the trans community look horrendous. You need to rein idiots like this in. You don't want to inflict pain on me because they won't call me they, them. But you're inflicting pain. But once again, you're calling her a her, have you asked? You're mad because he won't bend his whole workplace and all of his employees to you. Who's more self-centered and delusional? Once again, people in my chat have health problems like me. We don't expect everybody around us to bend to us. That's stupid. This is self-centered to go along with the delusion. Everybody must bend to everything. I think this is the everybody gets a trophy generation. My mommy says I'm always right. Rainbows and unicorn farts fly out of my mouth every time I talk. I am the mayor of Rainbow Unicorn Skittleland. Mommy and Daddy said so. And I got a trophy just for getting up in the morning. That's why they think that everybody should bend to them. They deserve to have every one of you go along with what they say. Well, I'm sorry. Maybe you're wrong. Or maybe you take yourself the way you want. Let the rest of us take ourselves the way we want. And you. You all like to call names and take us however you feel like. So guess what? If I think I'm a guy, you don't have to believe it. You can live your own little world. Whatever. Just call me by my name. I'll call you by your name. That's it. Done. That's how we deal. You want to be called something else or deal they, thems or whatever, you go hang out with your other friends that deal with that like you do. You don't get to tell everybody else how they have to view society, you, or anything else. This is self-centered. Everybody gets a trophy. Broken brain bullshit. And I'll tell you what, for the trans people that aren't like this out there, they are making them look horrid. Horrid. They are legitimately hurting trans community acting like this. I don't care what this person thought they were. This is a fragile human that will not make it in society.
It's so frustrating because then my boss spins it around as like I'm the one who's making a scene. And
because you are.
Like over emotional or oversensitive.
You are.
And
look at you.
All I am asking is for you to make an attempt to try and respect my gender identity.
Don't have to. Don't have to. We don't have to. You don't have to respect how I feel about you. I don't have to respect how you feel about me. I can call myself a man all day. You don't have to think I am. Just call me by my name. I'll call you by your name. That's it. It's done. It's over. If you don't like a pronoun, too bad. You want everybody to bend to your will, your belief. And like every lefty, I love Tesla. I hate Tesla. That could change. And then what? Let's say everybody bends. This is a hypothetical, YouTube. Let's say everybody bends to this lunatic's preferred, pronounage and everything now? What if in a year they change their mind 100%? 100% and go, oh, that was stupid. You done forced people to do that then, and now you're going to force them the other way? No. No. We get to do what we feel in our own heads. You do your thing in your head. You can tell everybody I don't get to tell everybody not to call me a jackass. Yeah. There's times my wife will go, why are you being a dick? I don't get to tell her, to respect how I feel. I feel I'm being perky and sunshiny. You should refer to me as that.
They're both just going at me like this is not the time. We're trying our best. You should be compassionate and understanding. You should just accept
because
it
listen
with love
to
and
you.
move on.
If you acted like this in front of this girl and your boss, gee, I wonder why they thought you were causing the problem. Well, you're being overly emotional because you're doing it now. And you're sharing it for the world.
Like, it's so frustrating. I literally was shaking so hard. I just got up and left. I came
Fragile
to the beach. I didn't know what
humans.
else to do. I was so mad. But this is just so hard. It's so hard to be out and be vocal about it. It's so hard to stand up for yourself because either you are a doormat or you're the bitch that is over emotional and calls everybody out for the.
You are. You got it right there. You had a little bit of realism. You are overly emotional. This whole thing proves it. You were the problem. Your boss is going, okay, I have to deal with every person. I have 2,000 employees. You are one. The other 1,999 do not prescribe to this. But you think they should all have to bend to you. Your boss is going, even if I go with you, I can't do that. One, your boss as a boss realizes he can't do that shit. Two, he's going, maybe he's smart enough to make, that don't make sense. You are over emotional. Look at you. I'm sure you acted like this in front of this girl and your boss. Look at you having a coronary. You are overly emotional. You are the problem. And yes, Bunny, I agree. I know also older gay couples of both types of genders who think this stuff is crazy. They think this not only makes trans community look bad, they make the gay community look bad. So yes, I totally agree. Let's see here. Oh gosh, see, it goes right on. Here's another one. Sorry, if you don't know, this is the person that played in Wicked. Yeah, played the Wicked Witch. So, oh boy, hang on to yourselves. Oops. Come on, headphones. What are you doing? No, didn't go on. There we go. I'm not going to blow this one up.
None of it is. Waking up and choosing to be yourself. Proclaiming a space belongs to you when you don't feel welcomed. Teaching people on a daily basis how to...
Okay. If somebody doesn't think I am what I think, I can think I'm James T. Kirk, Captain of the Starship Enterprise. If somebody wants to instead call me by my name instead of James T. Kirk, not like I feel unwelcome. This is fragile stupidity. Because we don't use, if somebody's to call me, Superman or something, choose my pronoun, that is stupid. Not everybody believes what you believe. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. We don't have to believe what you believe. That doesn't mean we don't welcome or you can't live in society with the rest of us. Hey, maybe we feel the same way about your pronoun shit. We go, well, if you think I have to do that, then I don't feel welcome. I can't use he, her. I feel unwelcome because I'm using common sense. I feel horribly unwelcome. I've never seen it. Don't. Well, actually, some people say it was actually not real bad. But there's a lot of wokeness in it besides the Wicked Witch being swapped a little bit. But yeah.
To address you and dealing with the frustration of reteaching people a word that has been in the human vocabulary since the dawn of time. They, them.
You're not a plural. What is this plural crap? What do you think you... Plural. Once again. This is not a plural. This is a one thing. So are you.
Words used to describe pedantically two or more people. Poetically, a person who is simply more.
Oh, you're more than us. Okay. A word to describe two or more people who think they are in their head. Gee, wonder what word that could be. A person that in their head thinks they're more than one person. That's like psychotic, isn't it? Oh, multiple personality disorder? Psychotic? There's a bunch of other terms for a problem where you think you are more than one person in here. Yeah. Has nothing to do with gender. Has to do with
easy
a problem.
to ask people to treat you with dignity since you should just have it because it's a given. It isn't easy to learn to grow who you are if the world around you is knocking at your door, telling you to stay inside.
What? Nobody told you to stay inside. You are fragile. There's something wrong with you that you have to think everybody has to bend to your will. It's not an attack on anybody. It's just you think everybody has to bend to your will. That 99% of society must bow to you. And how we are supposed to operate if we got to worry about everybody's pronoun all the time. My God, deal with it. Somebody calls you the wrong pronoun, just tell them, hey, I prefer this. It doesn't mean they're going to do it because they have their own freedom. Doesn't mean you have to call me he. You can call me a her. I'm going to go, okay, and? You don't tell me who you are. If you start calling me a her or a she, I'm going, I know what you are. I'm not going to go, oh, I feel so unwelcome. Horrible. I don't know if I'll ever recover. God, oh, I'm going to go home and have a cry about it. I will. I'm going to go, what? Okay, I got you. I know what you are. I see you. Yeah. You can call me that, whatever. I'll call you by your name, Cynthia. You can call me by not my name. That's where we'll go. Pronouns? Nope. Yes, it is ridiculous. I totally agree. Exactly. Right there. I'm not going to say that word. I try not to. I've been told that is one of the no-nos on YouTube, and I've said it a few times. Oh, probably why I get 4 times the views on Rumble. No joke. I talked about that early in my stream. I started out with 0 on Rumble. I've grown more in there than the last month or so than I have here, by far. Not big. This channel's still technically bigger, which is super tiny. I have no problem with that. I'm just here for fun. Whatever. But over there, like last night's stream, I got 3 views on this on YouTube. Rumble, I got about 23. Weird, huh? And some of them viewed it more than once because they split their views down to if each person that watches it, then if each person watches it more than once, is another number. It's like, whoa, okay, cool. But yeah, you can read that one for yourself, folks. That one I'm not going to read. It's really sad that society has come to this. Yeah, we all know yeah, exactly. 100%, Bunny. But I think that society, 500 years from now, 1,000 years, they're going to look back at this and call this the Dark Ages. This is the scientific Dark Ages, where people can walk around just saying that stuff. Sorry, I got to check that. That one I have to check. There, okay. Sorry, I got to answer this. This is my bad. There we go. But yeah, they're going to look back and call this the scientific Dark Ages, where people were letting this happen. I believe in my head I am more than one person. They're going to go, that's psychosis. That's multiple personality disorder. That's a bad thing when you're chit-chatting with yourself in there. And I'm not talking somebody with multiple tracks or inner monologue. I'm talking you think you are 2 disparate peoples or more. I've heard some of these people say, well, I'm at least 3 or 4. I'm a whole range of people in there. It's like, boo. Yeah. It's crazy. You know. Exactly. No one has to go along with this weird shit. Exactly. Exactly. All their flags and colors always changing. You can't even keep up with the letters. LGBTQAIEB plus alpha omega. Jeez. Just call yourself something short and easy to say. That right there is pretentious bullshit. All right, I think that's about where we're going to end for the night. Let's see here. Let's back up. I want to check one more thing. I thought there was one more I was going to show you. Okay, I was going to talk about that. Okay. We'll finish with this one. Oh, no. Sorry, the outfit, I think she thinks she's a sorceress. I'm all for some cosplay at sci-fi and anime conventions and stuff. But, okie dokie.
I'm gonna get woo-woo for a second, and some men are gonna think I'm crazy, but the ladies will understand me. Most women have the gift of discernment. If you don't know what that is, look it up. Something about me is, especially since I've been in my abuse.
You didn't discern that nose ring would obviously tell everybody exactly what you are. It's the international symbol. Oh.
Me is, especially since I've been in my abusive relationship, I do not like making eye contact with men because I can tell the second I make eye contact with a man, I can tell. I know about you. I do. And I got a customer come in.
And we know about you, honey. We see the way you're dressed, the way you're acting, and the ring. We know. We're better. We don't even have to look into your eyes to see the crazy. You can see it coming.
I know about you. I do. And I had a customer come in today, and it's very rarely that I actually look up and I make eye contact. And I made eye contact with this man, and it sent a shiver down my spine. His eyes were dead. His face was cold. He had the slimiest little smile.
That's because he was looking at you, and he was thinking, okay, don't show anything. Try to keep your face straight or she's going to lose it. She's going to be holding on to you, talking about you later. Oh, don't smile. Don't do nothing. I mean, he still leaked a little one. He was trying. He saw you looking like that. He saw the big old symbol right there. The big old, hi, I'm a nutbag. Everything about you screams, hi, I'm crazy. And he saw that. He tried. He so tried, honey. Wasn't he was dead. He was working hard to keep a straight face. He was trying not to crack up laughing. He was trying very hard. That poor man was super hard trying, but he still, he couldn't do it. Still got a little one out. So sorry, it's not what you think. She thinks she can read people.
To shiver down my spine. His eyes were dead. His face was cold.
He got the shiver.
He had the slimiest little smile. I could sense it. I could feel it. I knew it. I was like, you ain't the one. You are not one. You are one, actually. He was one.
Yeah, he is so happy you didn't think he was the one. I would have given anything to have seen her go, I think he's the one. And go up to him, would you like to go get dinner sometime? Dude is going to go. He would have been able to hold his face. He'd have been laughing his ass off as he walked away down the street. He'd have been like, ha, 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 ha. Yeah. She'd be going, how could I have been so wrong? My intuition and my sorceress's spirits are so right most of the time.
Was one, for sure. Because I could see it in the eyes 100%. And that's why I don't like looking my fucking customers in the eyes. It's because once I see one, like, it creeps me the fuck out. I'm like, Jesus fuck. Like, and there's so many. Like, once you're able to, like, figure out pretty easy what they are by looking at them, you can fucking tell.
Okay. This is why they do liberal math. Okay, so if we go back to the world where 2 + 2 = 4, besides the crazy face there I froze on, perfect. If we go back to the world where 2 + 2 = 4, I see them everywhere. There's so many of them. I think that means if we go by math, let's see, 8,000 crazies minus 8 million normal people gives us, you're the problem. You are the problem. You are the nutty one. They're the normal ones. They're the normal ones going, when they're coming up, all right, don't even look my customers in the eye. Way to get business. Treat your customers well. I'm sure they're coming up going, okay. And then they see you doing some weird shit, eyeballing them and looking funny. They're going, okay. You ever think maybe the way you act makes them a little bit, You're acting screwy. Listen to the way you talk about how you act around people. And I'm sorry to tell you this, honey. That's like me going, oh, that's weird. I breathe loud and cough funny. Nobody else does. They must be the problem. No, you're the problem. You are seeing, oh my God, there's so many of these people. No, they're the normal ones. You are the issue. But she sees everything around her is the problem. Watching the Colorado Avalanche. Okay, I like the Avalanche part because I love my Avalanche. But hey, no problem. Still reminds me of a bull with a ring in the nose, 100%. Except the bull is in here. They are full of bull, Total bullshit. Yeah, that's what it says. The internet's a symbol of bullshit. There you go. It's the bullshit ring. When they open their mouth, there's going to be some bullshit coming out. Ooh, beware, bullshit incoming. I said the chick I showed earlier had the look like a car fender sheet metal stuck in her nose. You talking on Ozzy's crazy train. Yeah. Ozzy and his family, they may have been riding on their own crazy train a little too long too. But yeah, Ozzy made good music. It's funny, you can understand him sing, but when the man talks, he can't understand a damn thing he says half the time. But then he sings, a crazy train, clear as hell. It's like, what the fuck is that? How did, that's the same, But yeah, right here, she is unable to recognize when she's seeing all these other, there's so many of them. Those are the sane ones. You are looking through the glass the wrong way. You goofy. She goofy. I hope that's not Justin Bieber. Better not be. All right, I don't think there's anything else I was going to do tonight. Just wanted to stop in, say howdy. I know I was streaming across a bunch of people. I just don't care. I'm here to have fun. I enjoy this crap. Hobgoblin. But no, I think we're going to hippity hop out of here in a second. But, boing. Take these puppies off. But I'm going to head upstairs and cook some dinner for me and the missus. Oh, and I'm sure she'll use my preferred pronouns while I'm up there. Oh, Lordy. Chris, also Randy Rhodes. Yeah, Randy Rhodes. But I'm going to hippity hop on out of here. Thank you for stopping in. I appreciate it very much. Riding this crazy train of mine here. I don't know why. I just enjoy this crap. I love it. But I will talk to you later. I don't know if I'll be doing one tomorrow or not. I believe so. I'm trying to pick better times. I wanted to go a little earlier tonight. Actually, a couple hours earlier, but stuff just happened and, the way it is. But that's me. Like I said, I'm not here to become some big thing. So I just stream when I want and when I can. So that's just me. All right. Jay Watterson, thank you very much, by the way. Thank you. You also you had some great comments and insight tonight. I appreciate it. And yes, keep that can of brake clean close, bud. Heck with the wasp spray. Brake clean. Yeah. Buckle Bunny, have a good one, hun. And I will talk to you guys later. So, yeah. And also, by the way, if anybody likes Rumble better, I am on Rumble, Lions Den WS6. Links, all my links are in the description. Let me know, what do you think? Do you think, what do you feel about, honestly, I'm going to ask a quick question. What do you think about the pronoun stuff? Do you think we all have to bend to them, or we all just live together and deal with names? Let me know. All right, talk to you guys later. Have a good afternoon, good evening, and